Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kronos Plays Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. Today, let's go see how the Dwarven King is doing. So, we are in the Underworld. We're apparently going to go visit the summons in the Eidolons area, the Fey March. But first, we need to talk to this guy. Dwarven Castle, Throne Room. I don't like Cid's jacket. Cid, well. I haven't seen you in a dog day, fool. How are you doing? I'm fit as a fiddle, Rydia, and who would this pair be? It's good to see you again, Your Highness. I am Porom of Mysidia. And I'm Porom. My! How could I not have known? Probably because you haven't seen them in 17 years. But, you know, we'll let that one slide. You've grown so much, both of you. Are they here? Princess of the Dwarves, we know. The youth of the nation, we know. Luca. She's speechless, apparently. Now, Porom and Porom, Cid too. It's great to see you again, Luca. Yo! You managed to become a stylish little lady since I last saw you. Do you like it? I was never a fan of Dwarven fashion, really. What, the giant armor and the horned hats and all that jazz? Not being able to see your faces, I guess that could be, detrimental to a lot of things. So what brings you all here today? Well, we're here hoping that Rydia could take us to the Fey March. It's part of my sage training. Is it now? Well, I appreciate you paying us a visit then. Feel free to stop by anytime you please. You are family to every dwarf in the Underworld. We'd better get going. What? You're leaving already? How rude, Porom. We just came here to say hello, Porom. We'll be back soon, Luca. I'll go with you. Hey now, let's not get carried away. You don't mind, do you, Father? I want to ride on Cid's airship, if you know what I mean. Luca, I don't want you getting in their way. Ah, interested in my airship, are you, fool? I'd expect nothing less from a Dwarven princess. So it's okay? Sure, but only as far as the Passage of the Eidolons. And Rydia's voice apparently turned into my normal voice. Woohoo! Well, that's wonderful, Luca. I'll tell you, all this kid talks about is you guys. And you wouldn't believe how she goes on about Paul. Ah, hey, whoa. You don't know what you're talking about, Father. I like that scene. Just standing in front of her, waving her arms. Hey, settle down. I told you I don't want you causing any trouble. Alright. Luca doesn't actually... God damn it. Luca doesn't actually join our party. She's sort of like Cid. She's just sort of here. And I guess that makes sense because she really hasn't had any sort of training yet. So she probably isn't all that combat ready. Because this does take place a few years before she's Cid's apprentice. You ready to head off? Of course, fool. Then hang on. The Falcon's ready to fly, fools. I should have made Luca a dragoon with how she can jump. Then we get the slowest takeoff in all of history. Nah, it's not the slowest takeoff in all of history, but it's so goddamn slow compared to when you just board the airship regularly. I know I complain about it a lot in these cutscenes, but still, like, speed it up a little bit, game. So, how have you been? Okay. What are you being so shy for? Shut up, I'm not! So you're really trying to become a sage? We're almost there, fools. Prepare for landing, everyone. Luca, you come here and help me. Okay. I mean, that ride probably took like a minute at most. Alright. Would you mind waiting here for us with Sid, Luca? Aw, how come? Don't you want me to come with you? Porom? We're here for training, Luca. Though that's not all. Oh? Righto. We'll be just running some maintenance on the Falcon while you're waiting. There's a few issues with the engine I gotta do something about, fools. Okay. We'll be back soon. See you later. Sure thing, fools. Good luck. Hang in there, Porom. Oh, okay already. Aw, poor Luca has a crush on Porom, and Porom's regretting flirting with her in the past. So sad. Anyways, we're in the Eidolon Passage, or the Passage of Eidolons. Kinda like in Rydia's tale, we don't actually have to worry about the acid on the floor. But we do have to worry about bombs and gray bombs, though not exactly really. Let's, yeah, use Bahamut. Speed. Oh shit. Well, whatever. Speed it up. Let's do this. I kind of wanted to end the speed up there. Ah, well. Enjoy this, viewers, because we're not going to be seeing it for a while longer. And good God, did you see that damage? Almost 4,000 at level 17. Actually, no, she's level 15. Yeah, she's 15. Fire arrows. Well, we won't be needing those anytime soon. And the standard layout's going to be the same as all the last time you were here in Rydia's tale. Same hidden passages. Same gargoyles. Though, thankfully, they're not hitting us too hard. Let's not use Bahamut again. We actually want to have, you know, use Prey. There we go. And you can use Thundara too. With that, we should be able to kill them instantly. You're not wrong. But with Prey, we should be able to get free healing in almost every battle. And we should definitely have enough mana in between Rydia and Porom to easily clear out all the random encounters. So, who's hyped for Final Fantasy VII Remake? Saw the E3. I guess it wouldn't be last night when you're getting this. It would be the night before. I recorded last episode, like... Actually, this is doing like a little bit before E3 happened. So, we couldn't have seen it then, but I was so hyped. I don't get hyped that often for video games anymore. I'm old and jaded. But when I saw the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna fanboy out for a little bit. And then I did, and I wasn't sad about it. Though we don't actually see any in-game stuff yet, so they could fuck it up still. But for a day or two, I'm gonna be so happy that Final Fantasy VII is coming to PS4. And it's not just the port of the PC version again. So, that's good. Oh, they pissed so many people off when they actually announced the Final Fantasy VII was coming to the PS4, and it was just a port of the PC version. Oh, the rage. That is a new enemy. If Rydia runs out of MP, which she will, just have her use a Fire Rod. There will be no issues going forward with Porom's MP pool. I guess Mana Pool would be better. He did learn a Thunderstorm band with Rydia. However, they will not actually keep that in later tales. They'll have to relearn it. Eye Potion, lovely. I gotta say, for most of E3, I wasn't really excited about too much. It's really cool about Shenmue 3 getting kickstarted in less than 9 hours after the announcement, which was incredible. Kingdom Hearts 3 looks pretty good. It looks a lot more open world compared to the last two Kingdom Hearts game. And other than that, I wasn't really interested in much else. Though I thought a lot of the stuff looked good. It just, I don't know. I take the mentality of, well, it will be good once I see, in terms of like gameplay footage outside of E3. Because not to sound too cynical, but a lot of the times what we get after they show it on E3 is not really what they showed at E3. Though it's usually a lot diminished, I should say. It's not as, like, noticeable as, say, you know, Watch Dogs was. Not to pick on Ubisoft or anything. They make alright games. But a lot of the times they'll show something and then upon release, people get pissed off because it wasn't exactly what they saw at E3. I can't really blame them because E3 is where you're supposed to be getting, damn it, when you're supposed to be getting people hyped up for your crap. Anyways, we get the Sage Surplice. Let's get that on to Porom. That will help her with her magic spells. I believe it does help her with her prayer as well. Prayer is such an amazing ability. There's another one, or newer enemy, I should say. It's not really new. We've seen Kate Sith a lot, haven't we? We've seen all these enemies a lot. But yeah, Fire Rod's not going to be doing that much damage. Pray is literally a Cura that sometimes fails. But not always, and when it succeeds, that didn't one-shot all of them. Interesting. Porom. I think we're gonna have to trade you in. Maybe have Rydia cast Osmosis on you so she can do your job for you. Nah, I don't even think Rydia actually has Osmosis right now. They're both fairly almost equal in terms of black magic power. Porom's a little bit better, though, in terms of pure black magic power. I'm just coming up here to show you that there's nothing there. But Rydia is more of a powerhouse when it comes to her summons as well, because she can do a lot of things with her summons. She can hail, she can damage. A lot of the summons cost a little less than the level 3 spells, and they won't do as much damage, but you can cast them more often, and they usually have some other benefit, like Ashura will just fully heal you or protect you a lot. There's Water, well, Leviathan, who just directs everything with the cost of like a 2 level 3 spells, and it's worth it. Though I guess it just comes down to your playstyle. Actually, a new one, isn't it? Let's use Fire. Pray. I could try Break, see how that works. It's not like the DS version, though, of Final Fantasy IV. It won't just wreck everyone. Sadly. I wish it did. Let's see how Fire does. Fire, not Fire. Well, it killed them. That's good. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of this section. Now, before we go... As I was saying, game, before you go in there, unequip Porom and Rydia of everything. You don't really need the leather leather armor and iron amulets, but why not, right? You can sell those later for a pretty penny. By a pretty penny, I literally mean like 1 cent. What's this? The Eidolons. I can feel them. Have I been calling the Eidolons Eblons? I feel like I might have. I tend to do that. What's wrong? The training ends here. What? But we've come all the way down here and everything. Is there a problem, Rydia? The Eidolons are not fond of humans going into the Feymarch. Plus, once you enter the Feymarch, time starts to flow erratically. You mean... if you spend too long in the Feymarch, you'll wind up out of sync with the human world and everyone you know. Are you willing to risk that? I am. Porom! If we go in just for a little bit, then that won't put too much us too out of sync with the human time, right? I can't say. I'm literally your age, but I'm the appearance of like a mid-30-year-old. The two of you should wait here. Let me go with you. No. I'll be right back. Promise me you won't follow me inside. No. Come on, we're practically there already. You can't, Porom, please. You got to promise me. No. Come on. Yeah, okay, just say yes. Alright, we'll wait here for you. I'll be back as soon as I can. I mean, that's gonna suck for Rydia. She's so out of sync. Like, they don't really go over this, but she's still like 5 years old throughout all of Final Fantasy IV. Sheesh. Why'd she even bring us here if she was just gonna do this at the very end? Porom. Why do you think Rydia brought us here in the first place? That's what he's asking, Porom. Why? Well, because... Good question, actually. Maybe she wanted to test our hearts. Maybe. Whoa! Rydia! Sorry to keep you. Keep us? It was just a few seconds. Rydia? It's alright. Everything's fine. But... Porom, no. I'm sorry. We better get back to the Falcon and Sid and Luca. Sid and Luca are waiting for us. Yeah, I guess I could have had you, take the equipment off here, couldn't I have? Can we go in here? Porom! Sheesh, okay. But I think we can teleport. Yeah, we can, so let's just teleport. Now, if you hadn't already, take off the equipment now, because... apparently I forgot exactly how this happened. Sid, let's leave. There you guys are. How'd it go, foos? Great. Everyone's doing just well. Get a lot of training done? Yes, definitely. You bet we did. Well, guess what? I just made a big decision of my own. Huh? Luca is one talented girl, alright. She diagnosed the engine problem that not even I could figure out, fools. I gotta hand it to the dwarves. The way they approach technology is like nothing I've seen before. She hit it with a hammer like really hard and it started working. So we talked for a while and we decided that I'm gonna become Sid's apprentice. Really? That's great, Luca. Will King Gyat let you? Way to spoil the mood, Porom. It's a valid question, though. Are you ready to go? Absolutely. Take your position, Luca. Now, they actually sort of do this at the beginning of Rydia's tale. The scene we saw when she first visit Leviathan and Ashura, where they're like, you're not allowed here anymore, blah blah blah, get out of here. Well, okay, Ashura did that. Leviathan was like, I love you, thank you for coming by. But that's the scene we should have just seen, I believe. I don't actually say that, but I'm pretty sure that scene plays out where Rydia brings Porom and Porom to the Feymarch, well, entrance. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head over to my video section, check out some of my other content, and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.